As highlighted earlier in the 2021 offseason, the Los Angeles Rams are go-getters and went out and got quarterback Matthew Stafford to upgrade their quarterback position. In 2020, Matt Stafford outperformed their former quarterback Jared Goff in all categories except for completion percentage, attempts, and completions themselves. He had more yards, more touchdowns, less interceptions, and also on top of that, he was sacked an extra 15 times. Matt Stafford had an 82 Pro Football Focus grade in 2020 with one of the worst offensive units in the NFL. Now coming over to the Rams, he gets better options, better protection, and a better defense to hold with him that he doesn't always have to score 35 points just to win a game. Now, what's next for the Rams? They need to keep solidifying this offensive line. They are getting a little bit older at some positions, and if they can shore up the offensive line depth in this draft in the later rounds, I think it'll be good and sustain the health of Matthew Stafford and keep this team in the playoff hunt. Be sure to follow for more NFL content. The Seattle Seahawks won the NFC West last year and did so on the back of Russell Wilson. However, for too long, he has been getting sacked too much. Best move so far in the offseason for the Seahawks for me has been trading for offensive guard Gabe Jackson. They got him from the Las Vegas Raiders. He comes over with a $9.6 million cap hit this year and is going to solidify the interior offensive line for them. Offensive lineman has only given up 13 sacks in his 7 seasons in the NFL. He has also always played over 700 snaps. He graded out as a 63.7 Pro Football Focus grade last year, and I think his profile and the way that he plays, he will improve off of that and help Russell Wilson from getting sacked as much. Now, what's next for this Seahawks team is going out and getting an offensive tackle. This draft is very deep. I think in the second round, Seattle needs to make a move up, go get the best offensive tackle as high as you can in the second round, and move forward with protecting Russell Wilson. You've got to make that man happy. Be sure to follow for more NFL content. The Arizona Cardinals took a step in the right direction in 2020. However, they still came up short. And in the 2021 offseason, they've made some moves to get over that hump and push them forward. The best move so far has been getting offensive lineman, tackle Kelvin Beachum, and center Rodney Hudson. These two come over to them, coming into their later years, going to be turning 32 at week 1 of the 2021 season. However, they still have enough left in the tank to help protect Kyler Murray. Respectively, Beachum and Hudson had a 69 and 73.6 Pro Football Focus grade in 2020, and this Cardinals team is trying to win. Now, what's next for them? They just lost Patrick Peterson, a longtime cornerback. What they need to do is in this first round of the NFL draft is go out and get a lockdown cornerback and maybe even double down and get another cornerback in rounds 3 or 4. If they can get 2 young cornerbacks to pair with Budda Baker, this Cardinals team can look scary in 2021. Be sure to follow for more NFL content. The San Francisco 49ers were beaten and bruised and battered all of 2020. And even though they had all those injuries, they were still finding ways to compete. And one of the biggest reasons that they were able to compete was because they had Trent Williams, who, in my opinion, was the best offseason move for them in re-signing him. He is the best left tackle in the league. He graded out over a 91.9 Pro Football Focus grade, the third time that he has led the NFL in that category. Even though he is in his 30s, he is still playing at an elite level. 6 years, $138 million contract. And if it's going to be Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, whoever the quarterback is there, he is going to solidify protection for them on their blind side. Now, what's next for the 49ers? They need to go out and get an offensive guard. The interior offensive line needs some work, but if the 49ers can go out in this draft and get some guards in the later rounds, they can get some good depth and move forward with protecting their young quarterback. Be sure to follow for more NFL content.